Connie, just start talking.
All right, fellas, we're back for another one, episode 44. Happy Thucknzgiving. Probably second best holiday. Definitely the second best holiday. For me, Craig Migg's number one.
What's number one?
What are you shaking your head
Yeah,
about?
okay.
How can Thucknzgiving? I mean, I get why Thucknzgiving's great, but like, you're not gonna put it. You're gonna
Halloween,
put that
yes.
over Halloween.
I'm putting it over Halloween, yes. I'm putting it behind Craig Migg.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Halloween is just you dress up.
Honestly, is Halloween even taking
thing.
bronze? I don't know.
I think so. Like, I would way rather have 4th of July,
Halloween's not even in the lineup.
Labor Day weekend, or something like that, way over Halloween. Shitter. Fuck that.
Halloween's great. Egg, Egg doesn't dress up though for Halloween. He dresses up as a fucking gym coach from Chesapeake and then goes to party.
Yeah.
Well, I can show that because that's a good fit. I was a deer hunter today. I had little Gieske on. He was a moose. I was shooting him.
Good.
It was hilarious. Yep.
Today? You're a deer hunter today?
No, this year. Did I say today?
Yeah.
No, I meant this year.
Yeah,
You did say
Yikes.
that.
Thucknzgiving's number 2. Christmas is number 1. We're not doing a top 5 holidays. We might be able to get to that at a different episode. But happy Thanksgiving. I'm in Florida. Not currently because we're recording this the day before I fly out, but I'll be in Florida. Dixon's back on for this episode. Welcome back, Dixon. He was gone last episode, as you guys know. But let's kick it right over to Dixon. Tell us what's going on as of late. What do you got going for Thanksgiving? Obviously, a humongous game, maybe the biggest game. Not even maybe. It is the biggest game of all time for your Wolves, and there's tons of other unreal games this weekend. So, what's going on with you, Dixon?
How nervous are we, Dixon?
First off, I'd like to give a shout out to my shit ass Wi-Fi. It's been nothing but a disappointment for me. I continue to ruin every episode I'm on because my Wi-Fi is so jacked shit. Call it spade a spade. So, anyway, yes, big game this weekend. I'm going to it. It's going to be amazing. Michigan struggled a little last week. My nerves were at an all-time high. But same thing happened against Illinois last year, right before Ohio State. We thought there was almost no prayer going into the fourth quarter in the game against Illinois, and we were sitting at the top of the totem pole after Ohio State the week after. So looking for something the same this year. I think that every time you call on JJ's number, he typically steps up. Last game, a little out of character. He didn't fall apart, though. Just wait. He's about to show out. He's about to throw for 350 if they give him that many attempts.
Maybe that's a lot.
If not, hey, if the run game is fine, if the run game is rolling, let him throw 8 attempts just like Penn State and let Corum go for 250.
Correct. I concur. Hey, did you guys see that SportsCenter analyst or reporter say Michigan fans are the worst kind of fans of all time? Besides Dallas Cowboy fans?
I didn't see that, but he's probably a Michigan State guy. Anybody can say that about their rival.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whoever they don't like.
It wasn't a reporter. It was the guy that does the college football playoff committee. He's
Really?
the head of it. Yeah.
No, he's not the head of it. No
wild.
chance that he said that.
Well, it's that guy.
I don't know where Egg's getting his facts from.
Oh, here we go, Dixon. Nice fucking hair, middle piece. God. You look like a fucking mammoth.
Little piece.
Yeah.
Hey, nobody on the college football playoff committee would actually make a statement like that.
Here we go.
You can't.
Let me prove you wrong.
Be unbiased.
Bring it up, B. Bring it up, B.
I'm going to look it up.
I don't know what he said.
Bring it up, B. Nin, what up with you lately? What are you doing for Thucknzgiving?
Well, let's bring up the fact that we all got together.
Oh, yeah.
Weekend. For the first time
A little bit,
in a
yes,
long time.
for sure.
But I don't know. Great weekend. Anyway, not much going on here. Just still thumbing my butt every day. It seems like.
What are you doing for things?
So we're going to Devin's house. Everybody in my family going over there. We just hang out. We eat dinner. We're like white people Thanksgiving. Eat at 1 o'clock. Leave at 4.
1 o'clock.
You know?
1 o'clock's early, is it not?
Yeah,
that is a little early.
Crazy.
We're like
early.
2 or 3. Going to my aunt's house. All the familias getting together, and we're gonna go. Where did fucking he just go?
It's just gone.
Here's the end. Oh, there it is. Raced up. Did you even hear what I said?
No.
Okay, well,
Not one bit.
I'll just start from right here. So what I'm doing is, me and the family are going over to my aunt's house. The whole family's getting together. You know, we're gonna pound the turkey.
Chicken.
I don't
Chicken.
Chicken. To be honest, sneak peek top 5 fucking foods for Thuckins.
I'm just getting used to that.
Just getting together with the family and drinking some wine and, you know, eating some rolls. That's about it. Maybe go hunting.
Red or white? Red or white? Red or white?
Oh, I'm usually. Oh, I think I usually drink red wine, but I do like the white wine occasionally.
I like red. I like the bite on the red. White's a little too sugary for me, I think.
There's like a happy medium. I don't like the very dry wine, and I don't like the really, really sweet wine that tastes like fucking Gatorade. But I like the medium one right in there. That's my wine.
Hot take. I could take. We're gonna do a buy or sell later this episode. Okay, go ahead.
This episode is sponsored by Alamo Malbec from Argentina, from the mountains of Argentina. This is the best wine on the planet. If you never had it, you should try it. My president put me on it when we were down in Georgia, and my coworker Rosa. Malbec, best type of wine there is. Nice little red wine.
I think. Yeah.
You're trying to have a good night with your old lady.
Yeah. Wait.
All right, this week we are bringing back buy or sell. I have a few things I could buy, but they do not outweigh my sell this week, and I already alluded to it. It's how bad my fucking Wi-Fi is. I have ruined episodes time and time again, over and over. I can't go without interrupting somebody because I just can't tell when somebody else is fucking talking. And I step in at the wrong time to start a conversation in a podcast. And I give all credit to how shit my Wi-Fi is.
You gotta get the old Ethernet.
We got Spectrum here, and Spectrum we had up at Baylor Court, and it was a whole hell of a lot better than it is here. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, yeah. Baylor was real good.
Yeah. It's not good here. Somebody else talk. I don't want to interrupt.
Great. All right, so I'm going with a buy this week, and it's actually on my person, on my body right now. We're going with this Thucknzgiving hat. It's it's got a turkey on this, John.
Then can you see that? I can't, but it looks sick. Oh, I got it. Yep.
It's got a little gobble action going.
PC.
Yeah, it's a good hat. Just purchased her. Got her today in the mail. There she is.
Where'd you get it?
Yeah,
crispy. It's a nice little trucker. Not too shabby.
It looks colorful.
My buy's this hat.
It's
Connie.
Okay, I'll go.
Go with your buy yourself.
I'll go. Yeah, my sell. My sell this week is some that I had no clue about, okay? You guys are probably going to think that I have downs like a lot of the time you do, but like there's no chance that this is a real thing, okay? We were like in the car last week and somehow this got brought up. I love dogs, you know that, right? So I care about dogs deeply. And Sean told me that fucking dogs have microchips in them.
What kind of microchip?
Did you guys know that?
I feel like I've heard of that before.
Look, dude, okay, good. See, you didn't even know. Dixon,
did
you know
probably assume that they don't. Depending on maybe you go to like a fucking...
Look it up.
Like a vet and had to get something put into them. So maybe.
What?
Bro, yeah, I looked it up, and it says that all dogs have to have a microchip in them, so you can like track it. No cap, no cap. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So that's myself.
Dude.
Don't put a microchip in a dog. That's
All
like
right,
makes
so-
it like robotic. Look it up.
Let me talk for a second.
Yeah, me neither.
Egg, listen.
See, this is pure.
Everybody
Okay,
listen.
It's a surgery.
I know. Same with me.
The main use of the microchip is to be used by the shelters and vet clinics, and you can't track your dog.
What news first or the bad news?
Let's go bad. I like good news. Like ending on good news.
You want to end it? Okay, so we're selling my betting. I'm not betting this week.
Yeah, that's a good point. Great. Just you gotta fade Nick every time.
Straight bets.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
do
bad.
shit.
It's honestly impressive.
Sick. We're gonna do late season CFP predictions 1 through 4. Give us your winner. Rose Bowl against Sugar Bowl semifinalists,
ESPN.
and who you think is gonna win it all. We'll be quick with it because this episode is taking about 4 hours to record. So, Ag, what do you think's going on with the CFP? Who's gonna make it? Give us some weird scenarios or just stock 1, 2, 3, 4. What's going on?
I mean, you got Georgia automatic, I think. They're coming out of the SEC for sure. I think Washington, honestly, is going to sneak in there if they keep winning. I mean, if they win out, they're automatically in. I think Michigan's going to get in, or Ohio State, depending on that game, but I like Michigan in that matchup. And then Florida State, though, is kind of sneaky, too. So, I mean...
Give it. Who's 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, I mean, it's like Georgia's going to be one, I think, automatic. And then it's Ohio State and Michigan battling out this weekend. Or is that next weekend?
This weekend.
Okay, well, I think Michigan's going to win that game. I think Washington's going to make it in. And then it's between, like, Florida State and Oregon, really. And I think... Or maybe Ohio State makes it in. I don't fucking really know, to be honest. It's so whack.
Correct. That's why we're talking about it. So who's
now,
the top 4?
The locks right now are Georgia and Ohio State and Michigan. One of those, or two of those three are automatically getting in. And then I think Washington's going to get in and Florida State. Somehow I think Florida State, even though having their backup QB start playing, I think they're still going to pull through and honestly make it to the CFP.
Okay, so what are the
well.
seeds there? You're going to have Georgia 1, Florida State 4?
Georgia 1. Yeah, Georgia 1, Florida State 4, Michigan 3. Or Michigan probably going to turn out being 2. And then Washington's
Okay, who's going to win it all?
Dixon after.
Who's going to beat who?
Georgia.
Georgia's
going
going to three-peat. You're extremely confident in Georgia.
Yep.
Georgia's going to beat Michigan, you say?
I am. I think so. I mean, especially with Harbaugh not being on the field, even if they make it that far, I think... I mean, it's already happened. They got murdered by... Not the same Georgia team, but they got murdered. They got manhandled by Georgia a couple years ago, and I think it probably will be close to the same thing.
Really?
Maybe not as bad, but I think Georgia would still win.
Really, E?
Yeah, I think so.
Dixon, wait up, Dixon. Don't talk yet. We'll wait for you to go after Ninner. Nin, what's 1 through 4 for you?
Georgia's taking the 1 hole. They're going to win the SEC. They're going to beat Bama. Michigan's going to beat Ohio State this weekend, finishing the 2 hole. Washington wins out, stays at the 3. In my opinion, this Michigan-Ohio State game is going to be so big that it's going to be close. Ohio State gets in at 4.
Ooh, like that. I like that.
Very well.
See, we needed some theatrics with that. 1 through 4. Ohio State, yeah, I could see that happening. I don't want it to happen, no way. But, all right, so Ninner, you got Georgia versus OSU, Michigan versus Washington.
Both.
Who wins it all?
I think Michigan-Washington would be an unreal game. I think Ohio State-Georgia would be an unreal game. Either or could win. But I'm going to it's going to be Georgia beating Michigan.
Back-to-back Georgia over Michigan. All right. I mean, I can definitely see that happen. I'd say those are probably the 2 best teams in the country, too. Dixon, I'll go first. I'll let you reel us in here because you're all amped up with the Wolves. But Georgia over Michigan for both Nin and Agate. I think the Georgia-Alabama game is going to be a lot closer than you guys think. I don't want to see Bama in there, so I'm going to give Georgia the 1 hole too. But I think that SEC championship is going to be gross. And there's some avenue where I could see the boys picking Bama to fill that 4 hole, even if they do lose to Georgia. But there's got to be a lot of other stuff that happens. I think I love Washington after going to that MSU Washington game where MSU lost by 104, I believe it was. Penix is going to win Heisman, I think. I think he has a good week this week against Washington State, and then he beats. See, this is tough though because he already beat Oregon. They already beat Oregon earlier in the year. It's almost impossible to beat a team twice in the same season. And they're going to face each other in the Pac-12 championship. So Washington, I think, does it again. That's what I want.
Oregon's good, though, too. Fuck.
Yes, exactly. Oregon's great.
They are good.
Oregon's great. Bo Nix is amazing. He's like 41 years old, and he still plays in college. So he's experienced. He's a great player. I think
I kind of like them sneaking in.
Yeah, exactly. They could, but their only way to get in is to beat Washington in the Pac-12 championship. So I'm going to go Georgia 1. I'm going to go Washington to beat Oregon. They're going to be the 3 hole. All right. Michigan's going to beat OSU. Put them in the 2 spot. And then my 4 piece. See, there's going to be some weird stuff happening. I hope that Florida State either loses this week to Florida or they lose in the ACC championship to Louisville. So they're going to be out with their strength of schedule. They're not going to get in. The only way they get in is with an undefeated slate. So they're going to lose a game. They're not going to get in. My 4 spot is going to be, because of their win that they had earlier this year, and they're going to win out, in my opinion, is Texas. Texas is going to beat probably Oklahoma in the Big 12 championship or Oklahoma State, depending on that game. But if it's Oklahoma-Texas, like I just said, it's tough to beat somebody twice in the same year. Give me Texas over the Sooners in the Big 12 championship. They sneak in that 4 spot. You leave out Oregon, you leave out Ohio State, you leave out Florida State. Those are my 4. Give me Georgia against Texas in the Rose Bowl or Sugar Bowl, whatever they assign it to. Georgia over Texas. No. Fuck. What did I say? Shit. This is what I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
is what
4.
I know. That's not really what I want though. I'm gonna have Georgia play Washington as the 4. They're gonna value Texas's win over Bama and them running the table the rest of the year. They're going to put them over Washington, so they're going to be the 3 seed. This is probably unrealistic, but this is what I want to happen. Georgia's going to lose to Washington. Michigan is going to beat Texas. Washington's going to beat Michigan in the championship. CFP championship, going to Seattle. Washington Huskies win it all. Unreal. That's what I want to happen, and that I think it could happen. Dixon, you close it out. What do you got?
So let me tell you a little something about an SEC bias that is so existent, it's almost unbelievable. I say Michigan beats Ohio State this weekend. Michigan goes to number 1. 2 is going to be Georgia because Georgia loses to Alabama in the SEC championship. So they slide back to 2. They're still guaranteed back-to-back national champions. They're going to stay in. They're going to slide to 2. 3, Washington's going to stay undefeated. And 4, Bama will slide into that 4th spot when they win the SEC championship. Guaranteed. And you know Texas. You know Texas is not what everybody chalks them up to be, okay? They beat Bama, that's great, but Bama came back around stronger in the back end. And if Bama beats Georgia in the SEC championship, you know that bias exists. They're going to put Bama in because that's a better win, in my opinion. And Texas is a one-loss team too.
How? Okay, give me a sec here, Dixon. You're saying Bama's going to beat Georgia in the SEC championship,
and Bama gets in.
Yeah, Bama gets in. I get that, but Georgia stays in.
Correct.
And they stay the 2 seed.
Bias.
They're going to just win at the buzzer, and then
Yes.
they still value Georgia over
Correct.
Washington and Alabama,
Correct.
even losing
All I
head-to-head,
know is
and they
I
both have
paid
one loss.
attention to these rankings.
Well, Georgia's
and
loss
I've
would
seen,
technically be better.
I've seen the way that Georgia played against Auburn. I don't think they ever moved them out of the one spot. It doesn't matter. They're going to keep them in there regardless. So I got Michigan at 1. 2 is Georgia. 3 is Washington. They're going to stay undefeated the rest of the season, run the table. And Bama will slide in when they beat Georgia in the SEC championship. I don't even look at other teams that are in the back. Unless somehow Oregon does something miraculous and they'll slide in. I think if Bama just beats Georgia in the SEC championship, they'll get in. They'll get in.
100%.
But I'll tell you,
it's a guarantee. You're going
what
to
the
take the
fuck
SEC
won't
championship
happen.
winner.
Let me tell you what the fuck won't happen. And it happened last year, but if it's the other way this year, it's not going to fucking happen. If Michigan loses this Saturday and is a one-loss team because they lost to Ohio State, they won't fucking get in. But I know, based on last year, if Ohio State loses, they still have some weird-ass chance of getting in because it happened last year when it totally shouldn't have. I get some shit happen behind Ohio State, blah, blah, blah. They shouldn't be in. It's always a one-game season for Michigan. Apparently, it's not for Ohio State, and I think that's bullshit.
Yep. Oh, yeah. No, it's not. It's not bullshit because they play a better schedule.
Notre Dame
They
fucking
beat Notre Dame
sucks.
earlier this year,
9?
and they have other wins. So Notre Dame's good.
They're 7-3.
19?
Notre Dame's good.
They're ranked 19.
But
19, Egg, 19.
if
Notre Dame's got
listen,
schedule in college.
Notre Dame plays the best schedule in the country.
They played really good.
So you can't say
They
that.
played really good against
If what you're saying is true,
7-4
Bama beats
USC
Georgia.
team.
Yes, that's a guarantee. That's a
He's going to be tucked away for a while.
What if OSU beats Mish? Are we gonna see any more of you?
Yeah, my
Might be some dark days ahead, maybe.
just go to like the nearest marathon and I'll
That'd be
probably
Reds. Drinking the Gasoline.
30.
Dixon's gonna be just riding the Lions very high at that point.
All right. So then, who's gonna win it all? Dixon,
I'd
Michigan
say
beats who?
Michigan beats Georgia in the national championship.
All right. So you guys all think Georgia's gonna make the national championship. Nin and Egg think they're gonna win it all for 3 years in a row, and then Dixon, you got Michigan beating Georgia in the national title.
Connie, be honest with me.
Correct.
And I got Washington over.
It is a weird year, though, because Georgia isn't that same Georgia team. Michigan's kind of like, this is their year to win it all. Out of all years. Even with Harbaugh sidelined, or not on the sidelines, it's like, it really is their year to win it all. But it's always fucked up the last, 2-3 weeks of football season, and nobody knows what's going on.
Exactly.
Except
That's why
the
it's
last
good
few
timing.
years, it's been fucking Georgia automatic.
Yes, correct. Last year was Georgia automatic. This year's so much different because there's 7 great teams that could literally win it all.
Yeah.
Like Oregon,
There's a lot of people right there.
none of us had Oregon in there. Oregon could easily beat Washington in the Pac-12 championship and literally win it all.
Yep.
Bo Nix is
Hey,
probably going to win
anybody
Heisman if
can
they beat
easily
Washington.
do anything.
Oregon's
I
good.
just don't think the one team in the top. Yeah, I agree. Anybody or the one team in the top 7 that I think can't win it all is probably Florida State. Now that
Yeah.
our boy's gone. What's his name? I'm blanking on.
Jordan Travis is
Jordan
gone.
Travis. Yeah.
college career is over with.
Yeah, that was disgusting. We were all together watching that. That was gross. Ew.
Well,
That
Kevin
was-
Ware looked
that was
like it's not
disgusting.
quite as bad.
But all right. Well, if you're not listening, you'll see these predictions on our page. We'll probably post them out before the weekend gets out. But we got 2 of us on Georgia, 1 of us on the Wolves, Dixon, and then I'm on the Huskies to win it all. And we'll see how this unfolds.
We are. All right. So this week, due to Thanksgiving, little Thuckins, we got top 5 Thanksgiving foods. So I'm gonna have. Let's go, Conrad. Lead us off here.
Ooh, you want me to lead off? All right. So I was kind of, want one of you boys to go first, because and no, I got it. Here we go. Number 5 is the broccoli.
Cleve?
I think. I think Clee's at the 5 hole. Wait, see, okay, I might be able to
on my fucking list.
I might be able to renege on this list because I feel like I'm missing some stuff. But Egg's gonna say Dixon will say like applesauce or cranberry juice.
Not in your grandfather's fucking lifetime.
Right now,
say
my
applesauce
5
or
holes
cranberry juice.
Yeah, applesauce. That's kind of
applesauce.
Whatever. 5 is Brock.
Not bad.
4.
It is good.
4. I think this is like a different. It's called something different at each dinner table, but like we call it stuffing, right? Stuffing. Okay, you guys call it that. All right, good.
Please tell me what else it's called.
That's in the. Some people call it like dressing, right?
Oh yeah, dressing. Yeah.
Right?
Dressing.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm not too bad off the rails there, but dressing or stuff is the 4 hole. 3 spot is one of my nemesises, or is it nemesi maybe?
Good question.
Corn, yellow corn, but like creamy corn. Throw it in the porotos. Who's gonna be at the 1 hole? But we're not gonna get too far ahead of ourselves. 3 is corn, like the creamy pure corn. That's 3 hole. 2. My 2 is gonna be the stock Turk. Okay, Turks and Caicos at the 2 hole. You guys like dark or light?
Dark.
Nin, you're lighter.
Light.
The dark meat's more tender, I think.
Light.
Yeah, it is. The white meat always seems to be a bit more dry. I'll go both, but if I got it, it's just gonna be turkey. Both, mix them up. Turkey's 2. Number 1, as I already alluded to, one of my favorite foods growing up still is mashed potatoes. Guarantee number 1 best food at Thucknzgiving is the potatoes.
What's up there?
100%. And they're always mashed on Thucknzgiving, which is the best. You're never even going to get like a baked potato. Usually. It's usually just going to be mashed. So,
I can concur.
That's my 1, and then we're going to have Wi-Fi go number 2. Actually, I can't say that because my Wi-Fi has been the worst. But Dixon, go ahead.
All right, I got green beans at 5.
Bororo.
He said it 32 times.
Bororo. All right. What'd you say, Mint?
Are you guys watching the game?
No,
No, don't even tell me what's happening.
Yeah.
We gotta get through this.
All right. I got green beans at 5. 4 is green bean casserole. So 5 is green beans. 4 is green bean casserole.
You're fucked.
With the Cheez-Its on top before it's baked.
What?
3 is ham. 2 is pumpkin pie. And 1 is mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah, not too shabby. A little weird with the fucking green beans and then following up with green bean cassie with Cheez-Its on it. The fuck is that? That's weird.
Green bean casserole.
I can't even watch the fucking game because the Wi-Fi is so bad.
Yeah, you can't even do the podcast either, and you're still fucking using the Wi-Fi to watch the goddamn game.
Yeah. You go. What's your top 5?
All right, top 5. We're running through it. Number 5, stuffing, automatic, or dressing, whichever you call it. 4, mashed potatoes, a beauty, especially with a little bit of different seasoning or whatever in them. 3, I don't think this will be said. Maybe Nick will say it. Homemade mac and cheese. That's always a banger when a family member brings that. Absolute bang piece. 2, rolls. Love rolls. All of the gluten filled. Love them.
Yeah.
And then 1, pole pie. A little apple pie action for dessert. Love it.
Ooh, appy. Good list, E. Good list, E. Nin.
I got a few things. My whole list is completely different, and I mean it always is. But
shut up.
Dead serious. You know, you get Thanksgiving, the appetizers are out. Spinach artichoke dip is always there at my house. Banger. That's my number 5. Number 4, deviled eggs.
Oh my god.
Unreal. Unreal.
You fucked up there, kid.
Unreal.
Send them to
3.
the insane asylum.
Yeah.
Send them to the insane asylum.
Cranberries are so good.
Good statement there.
Cranberries, yeah,
Get
like
them
what I
the
was saying.
fuck
Cranberry
outta
sauce. Is it
here.
cranberries just straight up, or like is it like a liquid?
I don't know.
There's like
It's
weird shit in it. There's
slices.
like sugar and yeah, it's different.
So it's a whole.
It's not bad, though.
Cranberry. Number 2, turkey. God bless
Stock.
my mom's cooking. Best turkey ever. And number 1, none of you boys have said it. It's a mix between 2. I guess it's not a mix, but cheesy potatoes.
Yeah, that's a banger. I didn't even think about cheesy potatoes. Those are good.
I love cheesy potatoes.
Yeah,
I
that's fair.
forgot about
That's fair.
those.
My honorable mention.
Yeah, that's
pumpkin
good.
pie, but cheesy potatoes.
I don't even eat cheesy potatoes at Thucknzgiving. Dixon, you do?
Damn.
Hell yeah, that's like a staple, my brother.
Occasionally we do. So I'm automatically kicking that in my HM. Give me fucking cheesy tates. Oh my god, that's automatic. I should have been like top 3 for me, honestly. I fucked that up. But H&M.
Agreed.
Cheese
Wait, Nin, what was your H&M?
Pumpkin pie.
Kin pie. All right. So, all right. This is gonna be unique to what we do, I guess. We do like cookies and cream pie. I mean, I fuck with apple pie too.
Yeah,
that one's
That's a
pure.
good. That's
But like the Oreos cookies and cream pie, you guys like that one?
that's
Yep,
good.
that's
You know that
good.
one? So pure, unreal. Chalk me in for a few pieces of those every single Thucknzgiving. Cookies and cream pie. H&M. Dixon.
cheesy.
I should.
Oh, we
I
did?
should do cheesy potatoes with. No, I didn't. I should do cheesy potatoes. Honestly, as like number 2, but I'm just gonna keep to the list I have.
For real.
Stuffing with sausage.
Sausage? What the fuck are you eating?
That's so stock.
Kinda
Dixon, you
sounds
put
good, though.
sasagi in your stuffing?
Pork sausage, yes.
Damn. Well, that
Well
wraps
done,
up
good
the
list.
fucking top 5 foods segment, eh?
Yes. Somebody wrap it up.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you do it.
Four Fellas Podcast, episode 44 comes to a close. Appreciate everyone for listening. Make sure you go like, comment, subscribe, and follow all of our socials. That ends it here, fellas. We'll see y'all next time, and have a good fucking. Peace.
All right, boys. Happy
Hopefully I have better
Thanksgiving.
Wi-Fi next time. Hopefully I have better Wi-Fi next time. Thanks, guys.
No cap.
Same.
No cap. No cap.